What's up YouTube, it's me again, J-Man. Today I'm here with you to shoot the part 2 of the official guide of how to slide car to the office. Wait, did you say it's not a YouTube video that's supposed to be put on my channel? Alright, forget it. It's wait, what? My research video about my summer project? Okay, fine, forget it. MRacing, it is the Formula SAE student design team in the University of Michigan. They have different sections such as suspension, braking, powertrain, and within all the systems that they have, I'm in charge of aerodynamics. Every year we take part in different competitions held by the SAE, of which one of the biggest one is the Formula Student Germany. So we go to Hockenheim Ring in Germany and we race with all the other teams all over the world. For over 25 years, we've built up our reputation as one of the best teams in the world, and this year it will not be an exception. That telling people what I do in MRacing and what I work on about aerodynamics, they always come with the same question. Hey Jason, did cars care about aerodynamics? Well, I'm like, well, car aerodynamics, it's been around for decades, and you can obviously tell that the lines that you have on the 2010 car is totally different from a 1990 car. They got totally different aerodynamics, and we've been making a lot of progress on it. So why do I work on aerodynamics, and why specifically on rear wing? Since rear wing is a very major component of the aerodynamic package of any cars, especially on a racer, it generates over 25% of the downforce that is responsible for holding the car down for better grip of a rear tire. Especially when a racer is typically a rear-wheel drive car, it is especially important to increase downforce to ensure that you have enough grip for acceleration and cornering. I guess none of you would be a stranger of seeing any cars, especially Formula racers. They're tipping over or launching themselves into the air by themselves. This is typically the problem caused when you don't have enough downforce to hold you down, especially when you're trying to make a turn. Because Formula racers, they typically try to corner as fast as they could, but at some point they just go way past the threshold and they just tip over due to centripetal forces. And that is exactly what my job is, to optimize the rear wing of the MRacing racer. This is our racer, and well, did someone just took the rear wing off? There you are, buddy. Looks cool? Nope, we're gonna make it even cooler. You can see we have a big rectangular box here. This is our far field, all these inlets, far field, symmetry planes, and ground. We use this to model the boundary effects of the situation which our racer is running. And in the middle you can see something that looks like a rear wing. And yep, that is our rear wing that we're gonna optimize. So as you can see here, we have a secondary wing element, a primary wing element, and finally an end plate. So from that, we start off making different surfaces, setting boundary conditions. And as you can see here, we have all the far field and stuff. So what's next? Next, we're gonna create a mesh, which is essentially what the CFD solver takes in as an input and gives you and spits out the value of lift coefficient, drag coefficient, density distribution, all that good stuff. So for the time being, I'm just going to show you my blocking file and a mesh. So as you can see here, we have these nice tiny lines that looks like a web, and what we have in here, see that hollow part, and this is our wing body, and that's the area which the fluid part would never go through, and that is perfect for our simulation. So this is the result that we got from the simulation from our CFD. As you can see here, we have lower pressure down at the bottom surface and a higher pressure coefficient up there, which means this is actually efficiently generating downforce. But next, we're gonna run optimization and minimize the drag coefficient. So now we're done with using all the FFT file, setting up the optimization case. Okay, all we gotta do is just to check what the files are here. So it looks like we have the mesh, we have the script, and we have the FFT file. So what's next? Okay, it's time to get this beast running. Is the airfoil after getting optimized. So as you can see, the shape is somehow changed in order to maximize the lift to drag ratio. I know you guys have a pretty bad memory, so I'm just gonna pull out the old geometry and let you have a look. It might not be very obvious, but it's actually getting changed by the FFT file. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Good news for you and I. Good news is for you, all these complicated rocket science, mind-blowing stuff is over. For me, it's finally the last day of my research. Alright, I hope that my professor won't ever see this video.